What up, guys? It's finally time to get on with the Jill showcase. Now, I'm not really sure what role she'll fit other than just big damage. At the very least for A to add, I was like, okay, so she's probably going to be a mainstay for electric because she's going to give the true damage and she gives some healing that's needed other than Rogue. But I mean, Rogue's healing is kind of wonky, but it is not the worst. I have her built up like this, pretty normal. I didn't go for MLB though. Maybe I will after this if she really wows me, but I don't know. Now, I did put on a cube. I don't think I put on a cube for Ada like a dumb fuck, so hopefully I remind myself to do that moving forward. But I guess that's just wishful thinking. But her shtick is very weird, right? It says she's an assault rifle, but Blood is definitely carrying a pistol. Like, what the hell? And she gets a bonus damage for the 9 shots that she has, so I feel like going for like max ammo rolls wouldn't even be the move, but I guess for the most part we'll just see how much damage she got in herself. Ada is going to give her a lot of the true damage buff. She gets 2 true damage in her regular kit, so I wonder how nice it'll see with the support that she's given. Oh wow, wait, okay, big reload, okay. Okay, dude, I wonder if the move is to not give her the cube then. I mean, her reload's pretty fast. I mean, it even gets bolstered with the cube, so I guess it does stack. So I guess it's not the biggest deal. Okay, interesting. And then her first shot, right? You see the little, like, green effect? It looks like the old Nickelodeon, like, goop effect. Oh, I wonder if this will go away. Okay, I think this means she still has the 9 shots. If you have 10, I think the last one won't have that. But that shot, it does a dot effect. It counts as sustained damage, right? What is it worded as? Yeah, sustained damage. So it's a dot. And let's see. This is the thing with the multiplier because it's, you know, a fucking pistol. But even though it says it's a sniper. Now, I don't really think she'll be that good on the off rotation. If you're going to use her, definitely as the main attacker, I'd say. Okay, but dude, I'm thinking this team is going to go pretty nice, all things considered, onto the Solar Raid. Now, the Solar Raid was announced. I believe it'll be something quote-unquote new, but I'm pretty sure it's just like Gluttony reskin, so wonder how that'll go. I don't think Gluttony was the biggest dickhead boss, especially comparing it to some of the recent ones they've had. Now, it has been a little bit of a while since we had like a really cancer one. I think the last one I really disliked was Black Snake, which that was like a couple months ago. Let's see. I mean, the Kraken did a fuck ton of damage, and I mean, I hate Mother Whale, and that was the last one, so you know. I mean, all things considered, Jill didn't do the worst here. Wait, hold up. Okay, Jill. But granted, she was getting a lot of support. This team is a bit worrisome for me, I'd say. I'm gonna do. I believe this was without type advantage, so I'll do the type advantage one after. The team is a bit worrisome for skilled checks because it's kind of grieved. We got Cindy with a rocket launcher. Obviously, it doesn't really matter if you can't fail the skill checks. If you can't fail the skill checks, then you can just have Cindy do it for you, but you can fail the skill checks. I mean, look at this. 2 snipers, 2 rocket launchers, and then an assault rifle, quote-unquote, even though she's got 9 shots. So I am foreseeing that this might be a problem, depending on what the skill checks look like. But for the most part, I mean, Jill didn't do the worst right there. I think it was the dot damage that was going pretty hard, all things considered. I don't know if the dot can do true damage, actually. I wonder if that stacks. Does it say, like, specifically? Because this says the final attack, but I don't know if that technically can do true damage because her burst gives her true damage, right? Okay, but this says normal attack, so I imagine this doesn't count. But I mean, this gives true damage, so I wonder if this will proc it. Let's see. Ada. Well, it's not that one. Whoops. This one. I mean, it just says true damage, so I wonder if the dot can technically count as true damage, which I don't know how that will work, but I mean, she did a lot of damage last round. This is with type advantage, so I'm a bit curious to see how this fares. I don't mind having more electric units. I feel like the electric team is a bit stacked as it is. Especially, you know, since we just got the aid, the bunny aid. Aid goes really nice on this team, especially if you don't have Mari. And obviously, if the boss doesn't have a core or the core is not easily accessible, I do wish they would put like something to do with the boss's core in the opening screen, kind of like how they have the range thingy, if that makes sense. I wish they'd do that, because it'd just be so easy to be like, okay, so this boss's core is just out in the open for the world to see, and this one's you have to like break something to reveal it. And then this one's like, okay, well, it doesn't have a core, so, you know, you're fucked. I wish they'd do that. Maybe I'll leave that in the survey. Alright, let's see the damage his here. I mean, Jill is keeping up with my Cindy. Now, granted, this is, like, I guess, simulating campaign, granted. But, so far, I mean, not the worst. Alright, I'm gonna go into a boss. And then, ooh, I should do a run with maybe just by herself. Yeah, I'll do that at the end, fuck it. Let's go into a boss. I'll probably do the same one as last time, just because, I mean, the one that's weak to electric is Mirror Container, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to fucking do that, so I will be right back and we'll have a boss ready. Alright, I think I'm gonna head in with this team. I've ran into a problem. Now, I want to use Ada, but all these require a skill check. And I feel like Helm is probably my go-to for the water. Like, this is gonna need an iron, which if I had the Bunny 8, I actually could do this, but I just replace it instead of Madi. Dang it. But this one's like fire, and I mean, I could fit somebody, but I do think this was probably the move, so we're just gonna go into this one and hope for the best. Unfortunately, we're gonna miss out on the support from Ada, but dang it. I mean, I should probably test it a bit more during the solo raid. I want to make sure I remember to do that. I'm actually a bit curious because she did a bit more damage than I actually thought she would. So there is that. Crap. Oh, nice. Madi will be able to take care of that, hopefully. And I remember I was saying in the Ada showcase, because I was like, okay, well, the units in the electric team kind of keen for healing because they don't really have any. I totally forgot that Rogue technically does heal, and I need a burst with Helm. Holy moly. But Rogue's healing is a bit wonky, and the formation of your team actually matters. Dang it, I didn't want to burst with Helm yet, but I have to right now. Dang it, everybody's way too low. But so essentially how Rogue's healing works is it'll proc like a bit of a dot heal, if that makes sense, on the left and right of her. So for in this case, it'll hit the Madi and then it'll hit the Jill right here. So both of them will get healing every once in a while. I wonder if it procs right here. Let me see. I believe it should be called Coin Flip. Oh, and I guess it also gives them a bit of damage reduction. Yeah, here it is. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Where the fuck is it? Increase max HP. Is that what it is? And it's just not healing? Wait, hold up. Yeah, max HP. Let's see. Heal. Where does it say heal? I think it's this one? Oh, I guess it's not technically a heal, but I mean, it does kind of count as a heal because it increases the health. And so I believe that health will have it. Okay, well, never mind. I mean, the Ada heal is good. It doesn't matter, but this team does kind of have something like that. Let's see. Should I burst with Helm? What's the worst that can happen? Oh my goodness. The only problem with Helm, though, is they have to have some damage on them. If they don't have any damage on them, it's kind of fucked. Don't get hit. Okay, I thought the thing was about to get laser beamed. Let me Helm heal here. Dang it. Cindy's not ulting, which is kind of fucking what I wanted to see. No! Let's get rid of some of these units. Fucking hell. I really wish there wasn't any minions in this boss so that I can hit the boss with all my shots. God damn it. Alright, I should be able to hit Cindy first right here. Pretty nice. Oh man, look at all this reload speed. I definitely think having the cube stack on top of with her bursting definitely matters. Alright, Cindy burst, and then we'll switch to Helm, make sure I hit these water skill checks, and then we'll see how much damage we do. Whoops, alright, swap back. Oh, I forgot to change my skin! No! I wanted to change to the free skin that she has. Dang it. I forgot. Okay, Madi should be able to clear that. Let's do some more damage here. And unfortunately not doing the most damage, but I mean, we're not really strong against this. I really wish the electric boss was anybody other than fucking Mirror Container, bro. And I think the whatchamacallit, the museum, I think the Electric Week boss is Mother Whale, and I also don't want to do that. Like, what the heck? Dang it. I could have done the poison dude with this team, essentially, if I had the Aid Bunny. I would use that instead of Madi. But, dang it, I don't have her, so Rebozo. If only my summons, I was able to get her in my wish list. Oh, also, I thought the whatchamacallit, the Milk Bunny, would be put into the wish list after she went away, and she didn't. I forgot it's after the update, so that kind of fucking sucks. Oh my god, these minions are like griefing my damage, bro. Alright, let's see. I did not really burst. I mean, yeah. I was bursting all the time with Jill, and Cindy was literally like not getting any bursts, and she still did more damage. I wonder if it's because you need that Ada true damage support. Alright, interesting. I'm gonna go into a campaign kind of thing, and we'll go from there. Alright, here we are in hard mode. There's a boss right here after. I think I'll do this, and we can kind of see what we were trying to see in the last time. Except, I'll probably be able to use Ada, hopefully, as long as there's no skill checks. And I don't get my ass blasted. Alright. Honestly, she didn't even do that good for the bossing. Maybe she's, for the campaign. Oh, I don't have it on auto. That's awkward. A bit interesting. Anyways, yeah, here's the free skin you get from the event as long as you pull Jill. Pretty nice. The fucking, like, what is it, the mission pass or whatever? The event pass that they have for Jill? That skin is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So, I can't wait to buy that. Alright, what is this loading, bro? Wait, what? Oh, outpost defense, W. More gemmies for me. Alright. I mean, normal. She did do a lot of damage for campaigning, but like that was in the practice tool, so I don't know how accurate that would be. But I mean, let's go into this, and then let's see how this works. I believe this should get me over there. If not, then no, it has to get me. This is me backtracking. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, who is this? Alright, it's weak to electric. Oh, it's not a boss, it's just like an EXJ. Dang it! No! Oh, man! Whatever, we'll probably do it anyways. Is there a boss? It's right here. Oh, that's just too far, unfortunate. Dang, I really wanted to see the fucking thing. If only Mirror Container wasn't the fucking Electric Weak boss for the interception, that'd be so nice. I would want to give these units a nice boss to go against, but dude, Mirror Container's just not it. Okay, so this is a boss, never mind. But it's not like a boss. It's kind of like just, what is this called? I don't even know what it's called, but kind of lame. Should I just ignore everybody? Okay, Rogue is dying, so let me actually not do that. Oh my god, it hurts! Alright, girls, come on. Let's clear all these people out. Cindy, please burst, bro. Thank you. Cindy plus Madi should clear out, like, everything. Okay, you are in the way, big dog. Go away. Ah, these guys are now in my way too. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna get targeted right here. Somebody's gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Oh, heal, girls, heal! Oh my god, AI. Look at that healing, though, from Ada's thing, bro. That goes pretty hard, all things considered. Dude, yeah, I feel like Ada's definitely gonna be used a lot for my electric team for that healing, though. I mean, like, am I gonna take this into account? It was a boss, but it was, like, kind of wonky. I feel like you do need Ada's support for the true damage. I think by herself, Jill's true damage may not be enough. I don't know. In the bossing, it felt a bit wonky. Granted, I was aiming for the regular units, like at the bottom, the minions, a lot, but like, I mean, I have to, right? Which is why I really wish I had Bunny 8. I probably could have went to the other poison guy. The poison guy, I feel like I could have been fine in there, and you know, there's no minions in that fight, so it would have been a bit better. Anyway, actually, I think that's it. Whatever. We'll do one more run right here. I guess this will be a nice showing of how much Ada support goes. Let me quickly go into this. Here, I mean, we'll give her type advantage. Peep this one, though. This is going to be very scuffed. Now, I don't recommend you do this at home because you're going to lose out on so much fucking value, but we're doing it anyways. And we'll use Helm. Where's Helm? There we go. Now, this team is very ass, and you definitely should not use it, and because there's, like, fucking negative synergy. So you're using, what's her face? Siren, which wants a lot of machine guns, obviously, for her passive. That's the, what is it, like the distributed damage or something? What exactly is that? I always just call it the machine gun passive. It's this, correct? No. I mean, you do want to use machine guns because of this. You get the burst gauge up, but it's one of these. Where is this? This one. This counts as what? Final damage, but it's just like damage. Okay, it's not like a dot, it's just the damage. But this bubble wave thingy is so crazy if you have like hella machine guns on your team. Oh, my game just crashed? Okay, my game just crashed. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Not only did my game crash, but then my OBS crashed too for some reason. Like, what the fuck just happened, bro? If only my computer exploded, then it would have been even better. I think the game saw this dog shit ass team, and it was like, yeah, you're done, bro. Don't cook ever again. Oh my goodness. But anywho, yeah. Using this team is so grief, bro. Not enough machine guns. So I definitely would not recommend doing something like this. Jill has 9 shots, so she's not going to give any help to Siren's passive when you need ammo consumption. I mean, granted, how many shots does my Rappy have? 300? Wait, no, she does not. How many? Wait, what? My Rappy does not have 300 shots, excuse me? He has like 800, no? Am I bugging? Okay, why is it capped at 300? Huh? Oh, is it because of my thing? Wait, that's weird. I don't think there's no shot she has 300 shots. She definitely has more. I have hella max ammo rolls for her. What the fuck? Okay, weird. I'm gonna have to check that after. But anywho, yeah. I don't know why my fucking game crashed. That was weird, but this team is kind of scuffed. But I guess this will be a better showing on how Jill performs without the true damage support. But, I'm not bossing. That did kind of suck, though. But the moment of truth will be the solo raid. I'll definitely do a test on that, like, after I do my runs, because I'm a bit interested to see how that works. Alright, we're almost done here. And we are done. Oh, one more burst? Ah. The AI is not quick enough. I mean, she did more damage here. What the fuck? I guess it's because I'm focusing one specific enemy, and that guy's always taking the dot damage. Weird. I'm definitely a bit curious to see how it goes against the boss. I think Gluttony is a pretty good boss for Jill. I don't think there'll be any problems with her, but we'll see. I think I would prefer Ada a bit better, but I'm still curious to see how the bossing works, especially for my solo raid. Alright, anywho, let's go over her overload gear a little bit. Now, for the cube wise, actually, first things first, because I'll just get this out of the way. I think the quick reload is definitely the move. Just give her more reload speed. This is kind of grief because she has the specific like ammo shots. I think it's 9 shots that get like bonus damage. So giving her more shots right here. These shots that she gets aren't gonna get the damage amp thing, and I feel like it's just kind of gonna be a waste. Anywho, yeah, this right here. This multiplier is only for 9 shots. So honestly, even like ammo up rolls is probably not good. Like the max ammo rolls is probably not the best on her. I don't know how crazy that damage stat is, but I mean, just taking advantage of this every time and then you get the reload is probably the move, especially since her burst gives her a lot of reload speed. I feel like you don't really waste anything by not giving her max ammo rolls. Definitely elemental though, and I mean probably just regular attack. I don't know if she gets much value to anything too crazy. How are crits on here actually? Does she give herself crit or is it just full damage? I believe it was just full damage, but maybe I saw crits during this. I think I might be smoking crack. Yeah, I think I'm smoking crack. It's just damage buff, so not that big of a deal. Just the basic overload gear, methinks. Oh, nice. I rolled charge speed on here, W. But I would say probably try to avoid max ammo. I guess if it's that, then it's not the normal. What could it be then? I mean, maybe crit damage, crit rate up. If we're not doing max ammo, let's see. I mean, it'll do this sustained. Yeah, probably just like crit rate. If you can get these shots to crit and they do true damage, like I feel like that would be the better move. So probably just elemental attack and like crit rate or crit damage, a mix of those two, but probably stay away from max ammo. You're not going to get any value out of this or those extra shots, which kind of sucks. But overall, I don't think Jill did the worst. I definitely would say if you don't care too much about missing out, you probably can skip Jill pretty freely. But I mean, she is limited, so I can't really tell people to flat out skip. Because, I mean, if they don't do a Resident Evil Wave 2, or I don't know, if they don't do a rerun of it, they did a near rerun without it getting a Wave 2, right? So it can always come back, but I don't know how long that'll be. And also, this event's been kind of weird. I have seen people say that Capcom is kind of like wonky when it comes to collabs. I don't know how true that is, it's just something I saw. But, I mean, that could be the case why this collab is felt a bit wonky. I don't know, so just keep that in mind if you're planning on skipping. But I do think Ada's probably the move to at least get one copy of, just because of that support for like Cindy and the healing. Could go really nice on like an electric team. And the buff and true damage is always pretty valuable, bro. I'm not gonna lie, true damage is pretty good in this game. And Pierce, imagine if Ada gave true damage buff and Pierce buff. I think that'd be a little too much. However, it would be funny. But oh well, very interesting units we have here on our hands. I wonder what you guys think about Jill here. I don't think I'll go for any copies now. I think I'll just stick with the one, which, by the way, I'm a bit hesitant of saying to summon also, because since we're getting the reruns for Red Hood, right? And also Modernia and Dorothy, which I don't think those two matter too much. I definitely think Red Hood is more important. The only thing is, though, they're both anniversary units. Well, I guess Modernia is, what, I think she was a New Year unit or something? I don't remember, but now that they are getting reruns, that opens the possibility of Crown and Siren getting a rerun for like 3.5 anniversary. So honestly, if you don't have Crown or Siren, or they're like weak and you want to get them a little more dupes or get them a bit more powered up, I definitely think saving for that is really important. Like if you don't have Crown or Siren, I feel like when that comes around, you need to pull one copy. It's definitely the move. You just like pity it or go pretty hard on it. Like going hard on that, and obviously like Rappy Red Hood's gonna get a rerun during the New Year's. So I mean, if they're gonna be rerunning anniversary and 0.5 anniversary units, then we definitely have to keep that in mind when we go for summoning. Definitely have to adapt. So moving forward, I definitely have to take that into consideration. Oh, I guess the Tribe Tower too. I did say when I was doing the bunny units that I have to take that into consideration. It doesn't matter for these because they're abnormal and obviously you can't use them for the manufacturer towers, but I definitely have to remind myself to keep that in mind. But anywho, yeah, keep in mind all the banners on the horizon. And I mean, obviously we have Anniversary, which is probably going to be 2 units, and then the Winter Limited will be 2 units, so that's all 44. Rappy's gonna get a rerun, so I mean, I'm gonna count her. I'll probably go for MLB on her, all things considered, we'll see. And then we'll get the New Year's unit, which is already 6, right? So hopefully you guys don't waste your resources too much, and then hopefully they give us a lot more free stuff because we've had Bucket 3 collabs this year. God damn it. Oh my goodness. And then, you know, the fucking Summer Limited, one of them was a Pilgrim, so 1% limited. That's pretty cool. Oh well, I think that is it for me though. Let me know what you guys think about Jill and if you summoned for her, and I will catch you guys later.